Village chief, someone died again at Old Lou's house. Jung, the village head of Hung Thin, had barely opened his eyes that morning when someone shouted from outside his gate. Hearing the words, another death, his face drained of color. Damn it. This family is truly cursed, he muttered. He stepped outside and sighed heavily. All right, I know. I'll be there soon. A family touched by death? Hung Thien village in rural northern Vietnam had always believed in the unseen. But even by their standards, what was happening to the Liu family was unnatural. Old Liu had once been the richest and most influential man in the village. His wife passed away first. Not long after, his eldest son suddenly died. No illness, no accident, no explanation. Then, barely a week after the funeral, his grandson, his last direct heir, drowned in the small pond behind the house. 3 deaths. One family, too close together. The villagers whispered the same word, Trùng Tang, a cursed death chain. The kind that never stops at just one person. Some compared it to another village nearby, where 6 members of one family had died one by one, while police and specialists found nothing. The warning no one took seriously. After the child's funeral, the boy's mother finally spoke. She said that every night, her son cried in terror. He claimed to see his dead father being dragged away by a faceless figure, bound in chains, beaten mercilessly. She didn't believe him. She thought it was grief. Now the villagers looked at each other in horror. This isn't normal, someone whispered. If we don't get a shaman, everyone in this family will die. But Can, the second son, snapped. Enough. This is nonsense. My sister-in-law is traumatized. Stop talking. No one argued anymore. The 4th death. A few days later, Cam left the village to return to the city for work, exhausted, drunk, driving too fast. On the dark road, a hunched old woman suddenly appeared in front of his motorcycle. He slammed the brakes. When he looked again, no one was there. He told himself it was just his imagination. Then she appeared again. This time, she climbed onto the front of the bike, gripping it tightly, laughing. Can screamed. Moments later, his motorcycle crashed under a speeding container truck. His body was crushed. Only his legs remained intact. Photos of the accident were uploaded online. His family recognized him instantly, a desperate choice. That same night, the Liu family gathered. Panic filled the room. If this continues, someone said, it won't stop with us. It will take the entire bloodline. They decided to hire powerful exorcists from the mountains. 20 million VND was the price. Old Liu didn't hesitate. Money meant nothing anymore. Meanwhile, a different kind of seer. In the city of Taiben, a university student named Can was known in the dormitories as the quiet one. Tall, calm, unassuming. But when supernatural incidents happened on campus possessions, strange behavior Can always solved them. One night, a freshman named Wang burst into his room. Please help. My friend is possessed. Can followed her without hesitation. Using a single talisman, he subdued the spirit. The ghost admitted it was newly dead, drifting near the dorm, drawn in by a reckless spirit summoning game. Before leaving, Wang hesitated. My brother. He fell drunk near a bridge called Three Sisters Bridge. Since then, he's gone insane. Can froze. That bridge had a shrine, the Three Sisters. Years ago, 3 schoolgirls died there. Locals built a shrine to appease their spirits. Can understood instantly. That night, under his spiritual vision, he saw 3 female spirits, bloated, furious. They humiliated our shrine, the ghost hissed. He urinated there. They hadn't killed him. They only took his soul temporarily. Can forced them to return it. The boy survived, the fake exorcist. Back at the Liu house, the expensive shaman arrived, golden robes, wooden sword, assistants. He declared the curse severe and began chanting. Suddenly, the wind roared. A black shadow slammed down in front of him. The spirit's face was ancient and twisted. "You came to capture me?" it screeched. The shaman tried to attack. His talisman did nothing. Moments later, he fainted soiled in fear. At dawn, he fled the village, refunding the money. The truth revealed. Ken arrived at the Liu house that evening. He examined the death times. Then he spoke calmly. "This isn't a death chain curse," everyone gasped. "The dead souls are missing. They were taken." That night, Can set a protective formation in a courtyard. The spirit appeared powerful, raging, a vengeful wraith. Despite his skills, Can couldn't defeat it alone. As the battle turned desperate, he performed an invocation calling black and white impermanents, the legendary soul collectors of the underworld, but they laughed. "We don't fight, we collect." Then a divine presence descended. Akala, the immovable guardian king. With one strike, the wraith collapsed. The forgotten crime. The truth finally came out. Decades ago, the wraith had been a servant girl in the Liu household. Accused falsely, beaten, killed, thrown into the river. Her body always returned. A shrine was built to imprison her spirit. Earlier that year, Lev's eldest son destroyed it during renovations. She was freed, and she wanted the family lineage. Justice, not revenge, was enforced. The wraith was taken to the underworld. The stolen souls returned. Epilogue. As dawn broke, the Liu family wept in relief. Khan's master quietly accepted a small payment. "Just breakfast money," he said. Far below, in the underworld, the two spirit collectors whispered. "Did you feel that presence earlier?" "Yes, that boy carries something familiar." Something ancient was awakening.